I used AI to make my own Linktree separate from any backend servers, any business, or any subscriptions. Free with web hosting, premium features like animations, locked links, and QR codes. Now, how did I do it without any coding knowledge? Well, for the past 2 months, I've gone back and forth with friends and ChatGPT and any other coding services that I could find to make the ultimate Linktree alternative, and today I'm giving it away for free. By the end of this tutorial, you're gonna have a customized link in bio page, a tracking backend to track how many people have been clicking on your links, and also a QR code that you can plaster wherever you want. Let's get started. So if you don't know, Linktree is a landing page service that allows for creators to organize all of their links into one place. To be honest, with how many social media platforms there are now, it's almost like a needed aspect of any business or any creator or any band or any musician. And I've seen creators grow their audiences like exponentially by having easy access to all of their outlets. Now, Linktree used to be awesome, but then they started doing monthly subscriptions, as most companies have done, but it used to be $6. And then it raised to $9, and now to get like the full plan, you have to pay $24 a month. So one day I asked myself, why do I need to pay this amount for something that I can just make myself? So I took a couple months, sat down, learned a tiny bit, and slowly coded my own social links page. But the problem was that every time I wanted to change something, I had to go back into the code, and I don't know how to code. So I decided to make a menu system that would allow for easy changes with no coding. And that brings us to today, where I'm going to be walking you guys through the utool.io link in bio page maker. We're going to talk about how to use the special features that I've added, customizing your own page, and also how you can get it for free right now. I've made a few different small dinky tools before, but this one is like a full-blown. I've spent so much time on it. I feel so proud of it. I'm so excited to show you guys. I have so many big plans for what I want to do for this thing. And of course, I'm all ears. We can talk about if you guys have anything that you want to add to this, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Now, to get started, you're going to hit the first link in the description, and that will bring you to the link in bio page maker that I've made. This is a no-code tool that allows you to create your own Linktree alternative. License keys are completely free until April 1st. Your entry into this is a lifetime license key that right now is free, but after April 1st, it will be a $2.99 price tag. It's a one-time payment. People have been telling me that I should charge for this because of the amount of work I put into it. And so I kind of agree because I feel like I don't want to downplay myself. However, it's a license key that is a lifetime key, and you'll get any future updates that I make in the future. So to get one, you're going to go to don't have a license key, get one here, click on here. That will bring you to the Gumroad page. It has a list of all the features that are included in this guy, but you'll name a fair price. You can put 0, you can put however much you want, but you can put 0. And then you hit, I want this. Once you walk through the process, you will receive a license key, and then there will be like a link to this video that you're watching right now. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that license key back into the link in bio page maker, paste it in, and then hit enter. And now you are greeted by literally the best tool I've ever made. So I take a lot of pride in what we've done here. Now, everything here is very self-explanatory, but let's walk through a couple of the cool features. One already very premium feature is that there is no utool.io branding. I think it's petty that these companies are advertising like their company on you guys' link in bio page. That was actually the main reason why I went and made my own in the first place, was because I was so tired of seeing the Linktree like little watermark that was at the bottom. I was just tired of it. Sorry for the rant. To start, you can add your name up in the top. So we'll put my name. You're gonna enter or hit the green check mark here to enter it in. Then for the pictures, I know what you're thinking, where is the upload button? Well, to make this independent of any company or API key, I had to go with the process of choosing an image that's already on the internet. It's extremely easy to get your own profile picture in there. You can go to any of your own social medias. You can go to your YouTube, your TikTok, your Twitch, or you can like post a photo on Discord or something. What you'll do is you'll right click on it, click the copy image address, and then you'll come and paste that image address into the profile picture. Hit enter or hit the check mark, and then now your profile picture is in the link in bio page maker. Now, this is actually really eye-opening whenever you get to the background picture, because you can choose any image on Google and place it as your background image. So for example, let's say that you want a blue gradient background. You can go there, click on images, and then you can click on one of these images, right click on it, copy the image address, head back over to the link in bio page maker, and then paste it and then enter. And now the image that you've picked is the background for your page. And also a very awesome feature, GIFs work in this. You can add any GIF that you want, right click and place it in your page. Something to also consider is that you can head up to tools and go to size and then large, and that will give you the largest photos that it can find based on your search. So we'll skip the choose font for now until we actually have links there, but you can head down to the main links, hit this slider to turn on the main links submenu, go down, click this plus button, and you have no idea how long some of these features took me to make. This one specifically was extremely hard to make. Let's start with like my YouTube channel. Fill out the title on the left side, and then you'll go get your URL for the right side. I recommend just like putting all your links together in one page, or you can just go find each one. I actually have a page that has all of my links that I want to add to this guy. I'm going to place that there and then hit the plus, and as you can see, a new button has appeared. Then we can access the options by clicking this gear option for the link that you want to go into. And here are the premium features that I'm so excited to show you guys. These are features that companies try to charge you for, and I'm so excited that we now have them for free. So to start out, we have animation. So you can actually add an animation to your link. There are 3 presets that I have right now, and I'm open to suggestions on if we should add more. So right now we have pop, and then we have wobble, and then we have wiggle. And so you can just go back and forth between them, and you can do it for any link. It's not just one link that you can do it for. If you want to have all of your links like popping or going back and forth or something, I don't care. It's completely customizable. It's up to you. Then below that, we have the favicon. And the favicon is this little logo right here that automatically shows based on the link that you show. Sometimes if you don't want to show the favicon or it matches too close to the button color, which we'll get to, you can actually turn that off. And then if you want to turn it off for all of them, you can hit apply to all. Next, we have the button color down below. This one also took me a long time to figure out. To get the button color to change, you'll click on the little icon here and then change it to whatever color you want. Click off of the window, and then it adds that color to your button. Now, the next thing we have is the button shape. Now, the button shape works very similar to like the animation or the button color. You can choose either squared, rounded, or pill. The squared and rounded have a very small difference, but I figured that some people are going to have like the hard New Times Roman type style branding that they don't want any curves, and some people just want a little curve, and then some people want like a pill. It's all dependent on what your branding is, if it's bubbly or square, and then you can hit apply to all. And last but definitely not least is the locked link. Now, the locked link is my favorite feature of this whole thing. To add a lock to your link, you can either hit the code or the date of birth confirmation button. Now, if you hit the code, it will bring up a keypad. This is where you will set your code. So in this case, I'm going to set it to 1111, set the code, and now a little lock icon has appeared over on top of the button. Now, if anyone wants to access this link, they will now see a keypad that shows up, and it will be asking for the code that you set. So if you give it the wrong code, like 2222, hit accept, it'll be the incorrect pin. But if you put 1111, hit accept, the lock goes away, and now they can access the link. If you forget what the code is set to, you can hit the none button and then hit code again and then reset your lock that you've added. The next lock style is a date of birth confirmation. So if you click it, it won't bring up any configuration menu. It will just add this lock, and whenever people try to access it, they have to enter their birthday. Now, this information is not stored. I don't have any of this information. It actually is just doing a calculation to see if you are 18. Now, I can change it to 21 based on what you guys think, but I'm not responsible for how you guys use this, just adding a quick disclaimer. Now, the next feature that I want to show off is the YouTube embed feature. So if you click the slider on the YouTube embed, it will ask for a YouTube video link. When you enter in a link and hit submit, it will then show a embed of that YouTube video. If you want to change the border radius or the corners on this guy, you can go back into the main links, go into the options of one of your links, and then hit the button shape for pill, and then apply to all. This will change the corners of the YouTube embed to match your brand. Now, I do have plans for this to actually embed any video or any song from any platform, whether that be, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, any of those things. But YouTube itself is the most prominent out of any of these, so I just wanted to start out with that, but it is a feature update that we'll talk about later in the video. If you want to turn off the embed, you will just go click on the embed slider a couple times, and it will kind of reset it to where you can put in a new link to whatever. Now, I am planning a tutorial in the next couple weeks where you can actually put in your video link, and it will be an automated process that will then choose your latest post video. I think that will be a very cool feature that I haven't really seen basically any of those other companies do, especially in a free version. That way you can set it and forget it, and you never have to be like changing the YouTube embed every single time you have a new video that comes out. If you're like, dang, I kind of want that, drop a comment, subscribe, and that will let me know if y'all are interested. But be quick, because after April 1st, it is a one-time payment of $2.99. The last feature that I've added are social link icons. It's just really easy icons for people to see all of your different social medias as soon as they enter the page. So you can activate that menu by hitting the social icons slider, and then going into YouTube, you can add the links to all of your stuff. So I have all of my links, I've added them, but I haven't clicked the green check mark yet. The reason why is because whatever first one you click on is the first one that will pop up. So if I want my Discord to pop up first, I'll do that. Then I want my TikTok, then I want my Instagram, and then I want my LinkedIn. And then there's a button at the bottom here that chooses whether to go to the top or the bottom. This will go above your links and YouTube embeds or below them. So you can click back and forth just to see what you like. Some people like to put all their social stuff down at the bottom. That way, whatever they have front and center is front and center. And then going back up to the font, you can choose your font. I've added a ton of fonts in here. If there is a font that isn't in here that you guys would like to be in here, please let me know, and I'm happy to add it in there. I will say I've already preloaded the Fortnite font on here, so you'll never not need that. That is here. Now, to save your progress, you can hit this Save Progress button. It will actually download a file on your computer that you can open in a browser window. And using this file means that you never need me again. You never need to input your license key ever again. And if I close this channel and this video gets deleted, you'll still be able to access and use this page. The same goes for downloading. When you hit the download, it will download this as a text file, which will go over how to actually upload that. But the same goes for this. You can save your progress, use it whenever you want, update your links however you need them to update, re-download it, and it's just a new file that shows up on your computer. Now let's talk about actually how to get this website to show to others. For our free web hosting, we're going to be using Google Sites. If you already have a custom domain with like Wix, Squarespace, or any of those website makers, the process is going to be relatively the same. But since this is a 100% free process, I decided to go with Google Sites. So now click the next link in the description to enter Google Sites and sign in with your Gmail if you haven't already. Whenever you've signed in, hit the Start a New Site blank site. From here, what we're going to do immediately is we're going to name our site to link in bio, and then we're going to head over to the pages. Here, what we're going to do is hover over the plus down here at the bottom and add a full page embed. Now, this name will actually be public to the people, so we're going to name it like Austin Social Links or something. Put done on that guy. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the three dots up here and then make homepage. Then we'll actually delete this homepage. So now your homepage is a full embed file page. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to take that text file that you downloaded. You customized all of your links, and you hit Save Progress, and then you hit Download. You downloaded that text file. What we're going to do is we're going to head to that text file, copy that text, and then get it onto our site. So go to wherever you downloaded that text file. For me, it was in my downloads. You can see I have my save file here and I have my text file here. For Mac users, you can just hit spacebar. For PC users, you'll double click on it. It'll open a text file. You're going to hit Command A or Control A if you're on a PC, Command C or Control C, and then head back into our website, the link in bio website. We're gonna hit Add Embed, and then we'll embed from code. Then we're gonna paste the code in here, hit Next, hit Insert, and now you see we actually have our link in bio page on Google Sites. Your background image, if you have stuff on the edges right now, may look off. Don't worry, it's not going to be off in the final thing. It's just off here in this preview window. From here, it's extremely easy. You just go up to Publish, and then it's going to ask you for a web address. You can walk through the process of adding your custom domain to Google Sites. That's just a whole nother video that we're not going to get into. For now, this is customizing what you want your Google Sites link to say. So we'll call it Austin link in bio. We'll wait and see if it's taken by anybody else. If it's not, it'll give you this little check mark right here. You can choose who you want to visit your site, like if you're a company and you want to get it approved. And you can also request public search engines to not display the site. I recommend, if you're trying to get as many people to see it, to not mess with any of these settings, just hit publish. And now you have successfully published your website. To get the link to your website, you're going to hit up in the top right, click this link button here, and then copy this link. To test and see if it looks good, you can go copy paste it into a new tab, So now we are looking at our website, but I did forget to tell you guys to do one thing. As you can see up in the top, you still see that it says link in bio. We don't want to show that. This actually is a good learning opportunity for you guys to know how to republish when you make a certain change. Head back into your Google Sites, go up here and just delete this like site name title. If you need to re-update your link in bio page, off to the left here, there's a little edit button. This will open up your code again, which in that case, you can download your most updated link in bio page, copy that text, and then you'll hit, Control A or Command A, and then Command V to paste your new code into it. Go back up to publish. This was like showing you the two different drafts. You're just gonna hit publish again. And now it is published without that white banner at the top. If we go back over into our link in bio page here and we wait a couple seconds and then we hit refresh, now you can see the banner at the top is gone. Now, if you're sitting there going, Austin, I really don't want to have sites.google in my custom link that's going to show up in my bio that people can read and see that it's just a Google site page. If you don't want that to be the case, you're in luck because I have something for free that we can use to change that into a custom domain. So head to the last link in the description and you will see that we are using Bitly. Something that Linktree does really well is tracking analytics. That's one of the things that I really loved about Linktree is that I was able to see who all was viewing my content, how many clicks I was getting on each link. The free version of Bitly has all the necessities we need to track every link on your page and even make QR codes. Now, once you've signed up, you will look at your dashboard. From here, you can go up to create new and create a new link. From here, you're going to add in all of your links that you used in your link in bio page maker. And so for this case, let's grab one of my links here. Let's grab utool.io. Head over to Bitly, go to the destination. Then for the title, you just say, it already automatically auto-filled here, but it will be utool.io. Then we can actually create a custom back half. So we can say utool Leo utool_io. Now you do have a limited amount of back half links that you can create per month, but that is awesome because there's so many of them that you don't really ever run out unless you have a crazy amount of links, which I doubt we actually have. You can create a QR code for this if you need it. Let's hit create on this guy. Now from here, you're able to track your link on how many people clicked on different things. So to copy our Bitly link, just go up to copy. And then I'm going to head back into my link in bio page maker, head up to my link, and then I can actually update the link by just Command A, Command V. Now I put my Bitly utool in there, I hit the check mark, and now my link is updated. When people click on those links, you will see the engagement inside of Bitly. So you guys can do that for all of your links to track every single link. And then what you're going to do once you're done, and you want to have one link that tracks the actual Google site page, you'll go to your published Google site, copy that link, bring it into Bitly, create a new link, give it the destination, title it Austin's, it automatically auto-filled again. You can title it whatever you want, but it did autofill to Austin social links. Make the custom back half to Austin links, YouTube. Capitalize the different letters if you want to customize it even more to make it more readable. If it's not a link that's already been used by Bitly, you can create it. You can also create a QR code for your main link tree. You can customize it however you want and then create your QR code down here at the bottom. Then plaster that sucker wherever you see fit. Now to end this video, I thought it would be cool to talk about some of the feature updates that I'm wanting to put into this guy, some cool features that you guys are going to get to benefit from. Of course, I'm all ears for any ideas that you guys have. Drop a comment down below or let me know in the Discord. So a couple things that I have and I'm reading off of a list here are thumbnails for links or featured links. So this would be you can upload your own thumbnail that you have for a specific link and it would show up on the left side around the favicon, and it would actually replace the favicon if you actually have one there. And for the featured link, you could change the layout to where instead of being just a rectangle for the link, it would be a double rectangle, and then it would show the thumbnail at the top half of it or something. I don't know. I thought that would be cool. And then like I talked about earlier, having it to where it displays your latest YouTube post automatically. I also want to add video backgrounds. I think that would be super cool. We already have GIFs here, but it would be cool if you were a band and you could put one of your music videos as the background. Also adding a background editor to where if you were to put that YouTube video there, you could actually overlay a darker solid on top of it or something that would keep it from becoming too distracting or something, or you could add a blur over top. I think that that would be cool. Another idea I have is countdown timers, and this will be like options for upcoming events or different things. If you have something that's coming up, you can add it to the top of your link in bio page, and it will be a live countdown of when it happens. We can make it to where we schedule links, where links go live at a certain time and they become clickable at a certain time. We could do a Google Map embed if you're a local company and you were wanting to display where your company actually is at. We could do that too. And then we could make it to where we could connect like different storefronts to where you could sell your merch on the link in bio page, or, you know, show embeds of TikTok accounts or something, whatever embeds. I have a lot of embed ideas to where we can embed different things I think would be super cool. And then the last thing is a mobile friendly builder. Right now you can only build this link in bio on a computer. You can't configure what the links look like and stuff on a phone. You can, however, like when you upload this onto a Google site, it does show on a phone, and actually fairly nicely, if I do say so myself. It does show on mobile. You just can't do the configuring and adding your links on mobile. I do have a much longer list on my Discord if you want to come check it out, but those are just some of the highlights that I thought were pretty cool. I also think it would be cool to do like an hour-long walkthrough of the code if you guys are interested on how I build it and the 2 months that I spent like working on it. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Like I said, this is only available for free up until April 1st. After that, it will be a one-time payment of $2.99. Again, I think that's fairly fair, and I'm doing it anyway, so I don't care. I would, however, argue that a one-time payment of $3 essentially is much better than a $24 a month subscription charge to a one and done thing that you'll do one time every, month or 2 months, and that's it. If I missed any of the features, you guys can look at them on the Gumroad page. And if you're having trouble with this, something isn't working, or you just need assistance, head to the Discord and me and my team will help you out. I have recruited more team members. That way we can get to you guys in a timely manner. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this in-depth breakdown of this new tool that I've created. I will see you guys in the next tutorial.